In just 2 days, I will be in Montana. Hello, girls. It is Monday, and it is the big week. It's the week that we all head out to Montana. I leave Wednesday afternoon and get there Wednesday night, and then I believe all the rest of the girls will get there on Thursday afternoon. But I'm super excited to get going. I think it's taken me a while to get super excited just because of work and all the other things in my life, and I am officially off of work. Yesterday was my last day for 10 days. That is probably even more exciting than going to see all the rest of the girls. But it'll be great. I'm excited to go somewhere that I've never been before and see a part of the country that I've never seen. So it's going to be an all-around awesome trip. Not just about seeing the girls and celebrating Caitlin's graduation, but even more than I could probably imagine. But I will get to this week's topic. This week's topic is chosen by Kelly, and I'll have to read it. She says, tell us what you are good at. What are your talents? Do you have a secret or odd talent? I don't think I have any secret talents. Some people may not know about them because they aren't necessarily things that I do a lot anymore. Like, for instance, I used to sing a lot when I was little. And by little, I mean like 12 to 17. I used to sing in a lot of competitions. I went to Washington, D.C. to sing in a national competition that I had placed in state level and got to sing on the National Mall with a huge choir, and then also individually. I did not place nationally, but I was invited the next year as well for placing statewide, and decided not to go because I didn't have the money to go to where it was at. And it was right after I graduated from high school, so I wasn't extremely excited. But I sang all the time in my church. I actually have a demo reel that my uncle made because he's got like a studio and does music stuff. He's more of a composer and writes music for probably a lot of shows that you guys watch. So he had put that together when I was young. But when I got older, I just was watching what was going on in the music business and didn't think that it was something that I would necessarily enjoy being the center, because this was when all of those Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears were coming out, and it was more about their looks than the music per se, and so I just wasn't interested in that, and I decided to go a different route with my life. But for the longest time, I thought that I would get into music and I would get into singing and doing all of that kind of stuff. So a lot of people don't know that I sing because I just don't do it very often, except for like in the car or, at church or something like that. So I remember one time when I was in college, this was when you were plugged into the system in your dormitory, your iNews was available, or not iNews, that's what I use at work. Your iTunes was available to everybody. As long as you were logged in, everybody could see what was on your iTunes and actually listen to it. And I had my demo tape on my iNews and I did not realize it, and so a couple people ended up clicking on it and listening to it and finding out about it, and coming to me later and being like, I didn't think that was you, and is that really you? And I was like, yeah, that's really me. So it's not per se secret, it's just not something I do very much anymore. My other talents are crafting, which you guys know about. I make my little canvases for people, and then I've gotten into card making recently and stuff like that. I don't really have any like strange talents like rolling of tongues or double jointedness or flexibility or anything like that. I wish I did, because it would be like a good party conversation / starter. But my talents are a little bit more realistic, I guess, and something that a lot of people can do. I play the guitar now. I played the piano since I was like 4. I play the oboe. I taught myself how to play the bassoon over spring break my senior year of high school. I was a nerd. And so most of them are all music related type things. But like I said, I don't think that was much of a secret. You guys probably knew.